Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to send some links via Facebook. Today we will be diamond painting. I know I'm early. I am diamond painting after I had a little chat with Michelle. So I thought you guys would like that. I am just posting some links now to Facebook so everybody can see that we are diamond painting. I have brought out 5 diamond pens, so I hope you all enjoy that. So I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's had a restful vacation. I'm going to put this link up in my group. I'm doing it now in the Facebook group. So I hope that helps you guys. So I'm learning how to do this via the thing. The thing wouldn't let me. Hi, Diamond Painting with Nicole M. How are you? I have 5 different diamond pens here. We're going to start with the newest one that I got. This one is from Donna Bass. This is, she made this as a group order. What she did was there was this company called Would Be Nice, and they had a bunch of blanks. So we could choose from one of the 2 blanks. We could choose either one or both of the blanks, but I chose this blank instead. So what happens is she did a big group order, and then, you know, because it's, when it came time to me, I told her I just wanted a plain pen, you know, because I had paid for the blank already. So I just wanted a plain pen because, you know, I have so many pens already, and they're all so different. So this one comes from Donna Bass. This is the Would Be Nice one. This one comes from Patriotic Beauty. This one is called Holly Jolly, which I really like this one. This one comes from Bella's DP Pens. I won this in a pen pop contest. So this one is called the Purple Abalone, but I really like the shape of it. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Then this one is from Enabler's Outpost. This is Pine Cones in Blue. I had seen this once before, and then, you know, I tried to get one, and then we had problems. So then they said they could do it again, and they did do it again. So I got this one. Then this one comes from Lexi Lily Boutique. This is like what I call Candy Dreams or something is what it's called. I actually got introduced to Lexi Lily Boutique, and she also sells masks, by the way. Lexi Lily Boutique sells all kinds of things. That she sells masks, diamond pens, diamond painting accessories, but she does do other things that are like a boutique, so like clothes and accessories. So today we are coloring. Today we are diamond painting the Elice diamond painting. Don't worry, I might do another stream. So, and then I have my tweezers. I have my boat. Hiya, May. I stink. Oh, that's not nice. That's not nice. I have more pens over there. I have pens over there. I have pens over here. I have pens in the thing. So I don't remember where I got the Pegasus cover minder. So I will take this off. We will take the cover off. I am going to do another stream later today. So I'm waiting on an Amazon package to come. Apparently Amazon said they delivered the package, but we all know what that really means, right? I have all the lights on. So we're holding it. You know, I was diamond painting while I was watching Michelle, and then I got the idea, well, I just have to clean up a little bit, and then I'll be able to stream. So I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can do that. So the color, see, and I even labeled them like Miss Michelle labels hers, and Anne. Yes, I do think so. We're going to use the Donna Bass one. This is the Would Be Nice Creations. It was a joke. It was a joke. I do not. So I'm doing 4s right now. That was the color I was working on. Some of you may have seen that I had done this while I was on vacation. I had posted a video. So now we're in part 4. I have a Santa painting that I want to start, but I can't start Santa until I'm done with the Pegasus and the other thing. But I finally, guys, You'd be very proud of me. I finally cleaned up that little corner over there of all the stuff that I had put in there during the what do you call it, during the construction. I had moved everything there, but then my mother had my room fixed, so then I had to take everything out of my room, put it there. So everything that was in that corner is now put back away. Which one, the dragons or the Pegasus? Because there's two of them. This one is called the Elice the Elice Dragon one, and then the Pegasus one is called yeah, I got this one for review from the company. So this one was a review one from the company. So I'd like to finish this one because I have a Santa that I want to work on. Yes, I have a Christmas one that I want to work on. And this is not the Treasure Studio Arts ones that are coming. Yes. I have 4 diamond paintings coming, guys. 2 from Treasure Studio Arts, 2 from GBFK. Yeah, but this one is pretty too. Let me show you guys the other one that I'm working on too. But it's a big one, so well, it's about the same size as that Michelle's working on in her canvas. I have to take everything off the bag. We even have this one that I'm working on, Miss Michelle. Remember this one. That's a picture of it. Remember, I'm working on this one too. So that's the one I'm working on. So I have to bring everything up. I have to bring everything up when the construction, before the construction. So, all that stuff has to get done. This pen, Robin, was a custom order. Well, it wasn't really a custom order because I could have had her done a lot more with the pen. But I was like, at that point, I had so many pens. And at that point, I didn't have all my money in. Some money came in. I had to do something that I didn't want to do because I was low on funds. I had to sell something. I wasn't happy about having to sell something because I'm going to get a big penalty for it. But it is what it is. Next year. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Robin, to know that. Yeah. So now I want to do 7s. What is number 7? 7 is 8. This one doesn't have an inventory sheet. Like, when you get from most companies, you get a inventory sheet. This one doesn't have an inventory sheet. When you get the inventory sheet. See, I like these containers more than I like the other containers. Yeah, I even have my diamond accessory box in the other room. The first one I bought, not the current one. So 7. With my other camera, I can zoom in, but I thought we'd do an early stream this morning. And then if I do an afternoon stream, that'll be coloring. How many of you want me to do another page in Fairy Touch of Magic? I'm thinking maybe I want to do another page in it. Maybe the intro page, like we did the inside cover page. Because I'm thinking about doing that book in order. But, Amazon said they delivered a package, but I haven't gotten it yet. And that's like 4 books in there. Yeah, I have an addiction to buying coloring books. Diamond pens, diamond painting pens. And I wouldn't have even bought anything from GBFK had I not seen Anne's presentation of them. Yes, Anne is an enabler, everybody. But I'm trying to work on my mother to now get a dog, now that the flu is in. But my mother may not want a dog because, we just put all that money, and dogs kind of... Okay. What is this blue one? Where does this blue one go? Oh, I know where that goes. That goes there. Sometimes if you work on a painting and you see a loose dot, drill or diamond, sometimes you know what it is because you worked with the for a while on it. These are all 7s. See here on the side they give you the number, but you can't get the things there. You know, I have to literally go out of my apartment, go take an elevator down to my lobby. There, you guys can see more of it. You know, it's funny because when I look on this on camera, it looks totally different than when I'm in person. You know, so sometimes it, you know, and I find that to be true when you're doing the lines, dots, and spiral books. You know, you look at something and it looks totally different on camera than it does in person. Oh, where's that other product I had? Oh, with wax. Yes, I have wax. I have a lot of wax in the other boat. I went with the bigger boat. I like white boats. And I'll tell you why I like the white boats as opposed to the green boats. I only like, here's the thing. I don't mind the green boats, but I like the white boats because they have this. Thank you, Amy D. I think it's a beautiful piece they chose for me, asked me to review. Because sometimes, you know, you get a piece and it's not what you think it's going to be. But, you know, I choose the things that I genuinely speak to me. You know, even when I color, I tend to gravitate towards things that are speaking to me. Like, I'm not getting the new Jade Summer Christmas one because I want the grayscale. I have a thing for grayscale. I love the Jade Summer grayscale ones, but there's a lot of 7s in this thing. And I'll tell you right now, someone asked me, what do I like better? Rounds or squares? It really doesn't matter to me, but if I had a choice, like a lot of my canvases are square. That's because I didn't know at the time how much I would like doing rounds. Now going back on it, I prefer rounds over squares. There are some companies that only sell rounds. They won't even sell squares. And then some companies will give you the choice of whether or not you run a round or a square. Now, here's the advantage of a square. Look, a square is tighter and you can't move it around as much. But with rounds, you can kind of adjust them and you don't have to go straight with them. Squares work easier on a multi-placer than rounds. Oh, and if you're going to use, someone told me if you're going to use wax, which is a new form of wax, and it looks like this. Here, I'm going to show you guys what the wax is. And this comes from us, courtesy of Laura Litt. I bought it from her company, and this is the only first one. And every week she's going to have different scents on Friday. So depending on when she posts them, I don't know when she posts them because I'm always missing out, but I was lucky to get this one. This one is kind of like a lemony vanilla smell, and my mother smelled it. What are you DPing, Miss May? This is wax. Now, I was told that if you have metal tips, that they work better than these plastic tips on it. So this is a really nice smelling wax. So if you have like Texas singles, now a lot of people go, what are Texas singles and Texas quads? Now that's a product that Stephanie Sebastian is making right now. She's doing metal tips. I know. You know what it is? International shipment is really, really pricey, May, right now. It's an extremely expensive to do international shipping right now. So I also took the links from my last shirt last time. Oh, that's nice. And it's not V-Rax. It's W-E. You know, I think Diamond Art Club is wonderful. I have quite a few paintings from that. I like this canvas, even though some parts of it are really, really dark. I do have my light pad, but I have no place to put it in it. Oh my God. What is 29 euro in American dollars? I can only imagine. Right now, I'm waiting on the new Kanuko book. I'll tell you what I'm waiting on, guys. I'm waiting on the new Kanuko book. I'm waiting on the Maud Lamont book. And I had to pay a little bit extra money for the Kanuko book. And I had to pay a little bit more money for the Maud Lamont book because of the international shipping. You know, it's hard. And then you got to fill out a customs form. And when I asked the person, I want to ship this internationally, she goes, well, you don't have a customs form. I remember this was a few months before COVID, and she's like, no, you need to fill this out. I go, why? I never had to fill that out. You know, and I don't like having to ship international just because, you know, you have to fill out a custom, and then you have to tell them how much it's worth, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, here in the country, in this country, depending on how much the package is worth, you have to pay that amount. Especially if you're shipping to Canada, which is ridiculous because you have to pay the import fees, a customs fee, etc. So international shipping is not like what everybody thinks it is. So, you know, this is why a lot of times if I get international winners and I do a giveaway, I sometimes say, you know what, I'm going to give you the book from Book Depository because the shipping is worldwide there and it's a lot easier for me to ship out. Like if I have to pick a winner for a giveaway or contest, I'll go through Book Depository instead of Amazon. Oof, that's a lot of money. And I have these little tweezers, but my favorite tweezers, I think, are somewhere here. The Diamond Art Club tweezers are my favorite. I have a lot of tweezers from them because I have a lot of kits unopened. So, you know. And I'll tell you right now, May, the wax smells fantastic. This pen is from Donna Bass that I'm using. The only thing about 30 by 40s is sometimes they're really... Oh, that's... She had to ship something. She had to mail an envelope from the Norway to the U.S. on Tuesday. It cost her $34.44 to ship here to the U.S. The price of what the package would be plus the international fee for customs. So it is a lot of money. I was gonna get Imaginary Friends by Karolina Kubakowska, and then you know what happened? The shipping is sky high, so it was like an extra 20. It was like double the price of what I would pay for the book, which I thought was kind of insane. So I'm not paying that for a book because I could buy a lot more books for that price. I could buy like 5 or 6 Amazon books for that price. So, you know, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat for lunch today. I had an egg and bacon sandwich for breakfast. It was very good. My mother went out and bought it, so. I hate when that happens. We got something loose on the canvas. But if you ever have a drill stuck, these are why they put these things in the tweezers. It seems insanity to pay that much money. So then I like this. So then we want number 6. And number 6 is 6. Didn't want that many. As you get through it, you know, the more little gaps that you fill in a painting, the faster it goes. But, you know, I also feel a little sad when I finish a painting because then I won't be working on it. But I also feel happy because I know I worked on it. And this is a painting that you can get on Amazon, and it's not a lot of money. It's like, I think, what is it, like $12, maybe $13. Wow. Hi, Sparkles. How are you? We are doing diamond painting. This was sent to me for review, so I'm always putting parts in it. This is part 4. You know, I've been doing some work off camera, so when I do them, sometimes I don't always do all of them on camera. Sometimes I do some work off camera on them because sometimes I don't want to color and stuff. So this is a good replacement for my reading, my hobby. I did finish a book while I was on vacations, and I did start a new one. So I'm still reading the Lorraine Heath book that I was reading. I did finish that The Nameless Queen by Rebecca something. I forget her name, but I did post a review on my blog of it. Does anybody ever have the drills kind of pop out on them while they're doing a canvas? See, that's the only thing I don't like about some of the budget-friendly canvases. Sometimes they do that. But this company's been pretty good. You know, they reached out to me and I said, yes, I would review this. But you can't really, like, you can give a good primary review, but, you know, really you should, like, my whole thing is wait till I'm finished the painting and then I'll give a full review of it from start to finish. Because I like to do that. That's the way I review. But, you know, this whole process is a review process, really, because it's kind of like, as you do it, you realize you like it. But, you know, I noticed that it doesn't have, you know, I still sometimes get that happening on, you know, the canvases that don't do that to me a lot are Treasure Art Studios and Diamond Art Club don't do that to me on their canvases. But then those are 2 of the better companies. Like, when you buy for DEAC, here's the thing I'm going to say about DEAC and TAS, which is Diamond Art Club and Treasure Art Studios. When you buy them, you're buying quality. You know, well, it's not to say that some of the budget-friendly canvases aren't worth the money, but if you're going to spend that money, if you're going to spend like $50 or $60 on a canvas, I'd rather buy from them because I know I'm getting a good quality product. And they're pretty good about replacing things if you've lost things, or if you don't have enough drills, they'll send you drills back on it. See, this is one thing that I like about Heartful and Diamonds. If you're out of drills, you can always buy more. from them. So, and it's at a reasonable price, the drills. So I'm trying to find 6s. That's what we're trying to find. Trying to find 6s. Trying to find 6s in this immediate area. This is a 6. You should go just hard enough, but not too hard where you hear the snap. That was a bad thing I just did. Luckily for me, I have a board underneath it. And there are good places that you can get good canvases for not a lot of money. And some of my favorite places are Amazon, but you have to look carefully. Now, I'm going to say something about AliExpress. Yeah, I'd rather get one good quality canvas than cheap 10 canvases that I don't like. I will say that I have heard good things about GBFKE. I've heard good things about FG Normal. Someone asked me about AliExpress. And I'm going to say something about AliExpress. I've never had a good experience buying coloring books, but I know some people are buying diamond paintings from there. But you have to beware when you buy them because some of the companies are very bad there and some are very good there. So be very careful when you buy from them because some companies are good, some companies are bad. I've heard mixed things about people who buy diamond paintings. Some people have very good experiences. Some people have terrible experiences with them. So it all depends how you get lucky. Sometimes it's just pure luck. I've never had a good experience with AliExpress paintings, but that's just my experience. And I don't want my experience to ruin. Maybe you'll get a good canvas there, but I don't trust them. It's like, it's not my place to judge, but I will say that I don't like canvases that, hold on, I'm trying to find the 6 here. There was a 6 here that I saw. There we go. Sometimes you see things there. There, the thing with this is that it's hard to know. There's an 8. So hold on, I'm going to put the 6s back in. Now, the reason why, I'm going to show you why I like these boats as opposed to, this is the reason why I like the big white boats as opposed to the green ones, because I get the funnel. It makes it a lot easier to keep everything neat. Someone asked me where you get tubes like this. Now, you can get tubes like this. Or you can get a nice big set like this, which I bought these for about $15, $16. These were like $15, $16. See, now I like something like this. This is like 112 set. I use it for my bigger canvases that have like over 50 colors. Like anything over 30 colors. Oh, this is a Elice Dragon DP. I left the link down below in the description box if you want to get it. But I prefer something like this if you're gonna diamond paint, and this was like only $15. And that came from Home Craftology on Amazon. So I bought that because it wasn't a lot of money. And what I do with my diamond paintings, except for the ones from Diamond Art Club, anything that is not an AB, it is not huge. It's actually a snack size. This is 30 by 40, believe it or not, Courtney. It's very small compared to other canvases. Now, for me, I don't want to go smaller than 30 by 40. So where is my 8? See, this is an 8. So 8 is number 21. Now, you can do this a lot of different ways to kit up. But sometimes when you're kitting up a little kit, it's easier to go numbers on the canvas. But when you're doing something from Diamond Art Club, and I've bought a lot of different storage things over the years. So every storage method is going to have a different way of doing things. So 8. 8. Where's my 8? Eight. So every canvas is going to be slightly different when you do it. Some people like bag system. There's a lot of blues in here, guys, so the whole thing is really pretty. I wish they had done this in a bigger size, like maybe a 40 by 50, but if they had done this in a 40 by 50, that would be even better. I like 40s by 50s or 50s by 60s. Well, you know, when you're looking at the camera, everything looks bigger. It's a 40 by 30. Yeah, this is a 40 by 30. They made this a 40 by 40. It would be different. See, every line is different. You're going to get different symbols with different companies, you know? I do want to work on Santa at some point. I'm hoping that this month I will finish this one, and I will finish Magical Serena at some point. I know a lot of you said that you wanted a longer video for the Magical Serena. What happened was my camera ran out, and then I had something happen in real life. My plumbing went like kabooey that day, so it's like, no. Nothing can ever go right when you film sometimes. So this is 8. 8. Because this is so little, I'm not rolling it. I didn't know. I did not know there was a diamond painting thing this weekend. I'm probably not going to participate because diamond painting takes a long time to do. You know, don't get me wrong, I have to prepare for that in a weird way. Even when I go downstairs, like last night I was working a little bit on the Magical Serena one. And then we've been having problems with the TV ever since we came back. It wasn't working correctly, so then I had to get it to work correctly. And I got it to work correctly last night after I talked to the cable person on our RCN. And you know, guys, what happened yesterday, right? That I couldn't stream yesterday because my internet was out. No, Shonda, this one I'm probably going to put in my poster board. The Pegasus I'm definitely going to hang up, but I don't really have the room right now to hang this one up because I got to get more anchors in my house. What I want to do is get an anchor for here, an anchor for there, and an anchor for there so I could hang 3 more big ones up. And they're probably going to be one of the Treasure Art Studio ones, probably the Mystical Diamond Art one that I have still to do. You know, I have a lot of diamond paintings. You know, I find diamond painting very relaxing. Don't get me wrong, I love coloring, but I find this even more relaxing. Is that an 8? Yeah, that's an 8. Hold on, we need more 8s. Most of them do, but when you're done with painting, you need to roll it like this first, and then you roll it like this. Now, some people are going to add fixative, some people don't add fixative. I'm one of these people who doesn't add the fixative. I roll it up into my big poster frame where I have some other frames, some other posters, other diamond paintings. I did that as a safety method because I had nowhere to put my Victoria Moon. It was so big and enormous, but I didn't want to hang it up because, but I didn't want to get rid of it because it was one of the hardest paintings that I've ever done, and I did that as a beginner diamond painting. And, you know, there were positives of it. There were negatives like anything else, but there were a lot of negatives to that painting. Now, one of the things that I did not like was they gave me a pen that I do not understand how to use to this day even. You know, I'm trying to look on how you do it with that painting, that pen. It is very pretty, that pen. Don't get me wrong. But it's more like a nail painting pen. And don't get me wrong, I don't do multi-placing. I like doing them single. It takes a little bit longer, but I feel that sometimes when you multi-place, it takes longer because sometimes you have to fix them. Now, some people like Mrs. Coffee just do it so beautifully, but they've had a lot of time and practice to learn it. You know, guys, I'm still learning diamond painting too, so. But I've done a lot of smaller ones. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to find more 8s. Sometimes it's harder to find 8s than it. Okay. So now we will put this back in. Sometimes this happens. So now we got this blue thing here, which is, what is that? Number 16. So 16. Now we will go to another pen. This is what we call a thick pen. This comes from Enabler's Outpost. Now, thick pens are better if you have hand problems or you have something that's wrong with your hands. I know a lot of people like these pens. I love these pens, by the way. It's always fun to do these. But I have started putting my wish list up. So there are wish lists because some of you have asked me to put it up. Normally I wouldn't put up the wish list, but I'm like, at this point, I'm starting to put them up more because more people want to see it. And I think it's a wonderful way to support channels. So I thought this would be a nice thing to do because Michelle encouraged me to do 2 streams. So I might do a stream later today. If I do another stream, it's going to be a coloring stream. And I'm thinking maybe I'm going to color again in Fairy Touch of Magic. You know, I really do like that book. And I'm thinking I'm going to color that book in order. Because that's going to make me happy to color that book in order. I'm a little bit weird because I don't follow the traditional rule of how you're supposed to paint. But you got to do what's best for you, you know? And remember, I'm also 2 weeks behind because I didn't just... Number 2. What is number 2? 13. Miss Michelle, is this the kind of pen that you think you would be comfortable getting? Because look how thick this one is. Like, here's my hand. And this is a thick pen. Now, if you go for like a skinny pen, a typical skinny pen is like this. So this is from Joe Pen Frenzy, but I'm just using that one to show you. Oh, I don't want that many twos. Oh well, we'll use it anyway. This is when you need the little thing. Sometimes you can get them with your fingers. Sometimes you need the tweezers when they go off the rails. You know, I think the hardest thing of any diamond painting is to kit it up. And then they have these big ones from this company called Elizabeth Ward. Someone was telling me Elizabeth Ward has like a huge storage system for diamond painting pens. I think I saw it on Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray has some of the most helpful diamond painting videos you guys will ever see. Like if you ever have a question, either Mrs. Coffee. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to Drain Reed and get something that I ran out of this morning. I used the last of it, so I have to go there and get it. And it's always hard to get it now that it's an in-demand item. Yeah, people fought over it, had a video fighting over it. I remember when that became a big issue, like, who fights over toilet paper? Really, I've never seen such craziness as I have during this pandemic. I've seen good, I've seen bad behavior. But for people to be fighting over toilet paper, just. Because these are tiny, you know, it's hard to see. Like if these were a little bit bigger, it would be easier. What are people screaming about outside my window? Why can't I have whenever I film, there's always a lot of noise. Never fails. I got it from the Neighbor's Outpost. They have a Facebook group and they have a Etsy store. So would you like the Facebook group or would you like the Etsy store? This is the first time you've seen one like this, right? They have bigger ones. Hold on, let me get the Facebook group. Let me get the Etsy store for you. Oh no, I gotta go to. Hold on, I gotta go to my other place. I gotta go to my other browser because I'm in Google. So when I stream, I have to be in Google, and when I not stream it, I'm on Microsoft Edge. So I will give you the Etsy store for them. I will give you the Enabler's Outpost because they have two. You could custom order them. You can even have them custom order something for you. You can even have them. Hold on, guys, because I have a lot of groups. I have to look through the groups. Joe Biden just won the presidency! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, God. That's what people are screaming about. Yeah, Joe Biden won the presidency. That's what everybody's screaming about. I wondered what everybody was screaming about. Bye, bye, Donald. Bye, bye. Yeah, outside my house, I can hear the screaming. Yes. There she is erupting. Watch, now Donald is going to contest the results of the election. Donald Trump has won the presidency. I mean, Joe Biden has won the presidency. No more Donald Trump. We got a new president. We got a president who actually cares about human beings. Everybody is cheering. Miss May, everybody is cheering outside my window that Joe Biden has won it. Normally we don't talk politics on this channel. I'm like, why is everybody screaming? Hold on, let me check my phone to see if my mother gave me a message. They were screaming in the streets. Let me message my mother and tell her that Joe Biden has won the presidency. And you can tell everybody is cheering. I was like, why are they cheering outside my window? Oh, I see we lost some people, but that's okay. I guess they weren't happy. This is see, people are happy. Some people are happy. Some people are not happy. You know, no matter what happens, people are not going to be happy. I was like, why are they screaming? Why are they cheering? It's taken so long. I don't remember an election where we had to wait this long. As long as I've lived, I've never seen an election quite like this where it's taken such a long time to get the results. Does anybody else remember a time when the election took this long? I can't remember in all the years that I've been on this planet. I've never seen an election quite like this, where it's taken so long to get results. As you can see, do you hear this? Do you hear this? No, guys, I live by a street where there's a lot of restaurants and bars, so. Yes, I'm happy. I no longer have to hear things like it'll clear up like a mystical fog. Coronavirus is a hoax. Fox fake news. I'm the least racist person in this room. I will no longer have to hear these crazy things. Have you ever heard so many people cheer before? I've never heard that many people cheer in my life outside my window. I was like, why are they all starting to scream and cheer? And then I got the news in my little news feed. Sometimes I get the little notifications in my feed while we're there. Why are they all cheering? I feel like I always make some dent, even when I'm not filming, I make a dent in the paintings because it's always fun to do that. So, I'm sorry. I know we don't normally talk politics in this, but I couldn't help myself. You knew it was going to come. I knew it was going to come probably today or Monday or Tuesday, depending on how fast the votes got in. Now comes the part where Donald will not accept defeat. When now he will sue everybody. He's already claiming that the election was fraudulent and that there were invalid ballots. Watch, now we're going to get Donald's claiming all this bad stuff. Yes, I just got the news. They were cheering before May. That's what they were cheering before. Yes, we finally got a president that we deserve. Somebody that isn't as insane. I shouldn't really make that judgment because, there are a lot of people that actually like Trump. So I shouldn't make that comment. But we won't talk about those people. So the plus is number 20. As you see, I have a bunch of little pluses here. So this one is Patriotic Beauty. Now, I was asking for Christmas ones when I ordered this one because she does some customs. I put a link down below in the description of the video of this live stream. So there is a link down there that you can purchase through there. So I made that very clear when I did that. I got it for review, WTF. But you see how easy circles are? I find that I go faster with circles than I do with squares. I've become a fan of rounds, and I wasn't originally a fan of rounds. And I don't remember where I got the Pegasus from. Rashawn is here. This is Patriotic Beauty. Now, Patriotic Beauty has a Facebook group, and you can get her pens via her Facebook group, or you could message her if you're friends with her to make you one. Or you can join her YouTube account and pay $25 a month, and she will make you one. For $25 per month, you only get one. But that's only if you're part of the YouTube membership program. I'm not a member of that, but I really am thinking about in the new year, maybe when things go back to normal and I have a steady job, I will do that. I might sign up to that service. Goodbye, Donnie. Goodbye, Donnie. Oh, if you ever have a problem with your drills not facing upright, you can always shake the bolt to get them upright. I'm thinking about buying those Texas tips that Stephanie has come out with, the Texas ones, but right now she's out of the singles. I want to get one of the singles and I want to get one of the multi places just to test out the Wee Wax to see if it works better with the metal, because the Wee Wax seems to be getting stuck a lot in these things. So I've been using the red wax. So I have to do K. Now K is number 22. So now we do K. I'm looking for K's. And when I'm done with these, I tend to put them in a mason jar to make art. But you know he's going to contest the lesson. You know he's contesting the results already, right? Miss May? Well, you can't help it because everybody's cheering outside, Miss Robin. Normally we don't talk politics, but I guess today we have no choice because everybody is. So I'm going to close this. No, he's not going to leave that office willingly. He's already claiming voter fraud, all this other stuff. This little thing here, that little dot is number 10. No, he's trying. In the words of my mother, he's trying to be a dictator. He's already started things that are like, it just boggles my mind. You know, we had an election. The will of the people has spoken. I'm sorry you didn't get your way. You presented your case. You debated. With this camera, I can't get any closer because then it becomes only one. And it was when I was starting, and it was before I only had one ever break on me. It was a clear one from Diamond Art Club, and it rolled off the table once. I was downstairs when this happened, and I was setting up, and it broke, and I was so upset. I've only ever had one happen, and this was before I knew how to do this. Yeah, you're lucky to be working. I'm still not back in my office, which I thought I would be back. I'm thinking about, because when my unemployment insurance runs out, I have to apply for it again. But I'm thinking maybe I should. I'm thinking about taking maybe a part-time job, you know, which would bring some money. Not a lot of money, but it would bring a little bit of money. I'm seriously thinking about doing it because it takes so long, guys. And some of you guys know this, that it takes, those of us who do YouTube know that it takes a long time to get paid by YouTube. So I'm seriously thinking about getting a part-time job because when the money runs out, it's going to be hard. You know, right now I'm very fortunate, and we don't even know if we're going to get second stimulus checks. But if I do get a second stimulus check, I'm going to try not to spend it. I'm only going to try and spend that on necessities like medical stuff and dental stuff, and maybe, you know, some food and groceries here and there. And then the rest I'll save as I need it for bills. You know, you have to be, things are going to be a little different. Plus, I think one of my caps, half of it broke off. Here's the thing about the placers. And because I don't get, this person doesn't give me placers. Who doesn't give me placers? No, they do. Most of the most companies, when you buy diamond pens, they'll give you extra tips, but they won't give you the single tips. But they'll give you the like little things like this, the multi places and things like this. Oh, great! What painting are you working on? For Sean, for your first one. Because I got Miss Michelle into it. And Stephanie Sebastian is now doing thick pens too. The one that this person who made this pen is now going to start doing thick pens. She's doing thick pens. I think Laura Lid, aka Anxiety Art Adventures, has one. One. You know, I think this is one of the prettiest paintings I've ever done. This isn't even a big one, too. Remember that, guys. A. What is A? 7. And I'll show you a little thing that I like to sometimes when I'm working with them. Sometimes I like to have these on display. This. You really should, because No, it's only money, and you can only do it via PayPal or one of the other cash apps like Venmo. But they prefer that you have a PayPal account so they can put the money there. Or if you have a bank account, they can link it. So for me, I link it to my PayPal and then I send the money off to my bank from PayPal. So this tray came from 3D Wilson 3D Designs. I think that's where I got it. So then it sits my thick pens. As you can see, it fits my thick pens like that. 7 is A. So that's what they did with that. So that's what I did with that one. Now, here's one that I got in a pen pot. This is Bella's DP pens. Isn't that? I got that one from but Amazon I found out sells pen stands. They sell when they sell you the pen stands, they sell you 2 of them for like $13, which is a lot less. I didn't realize it at the time when I had bought this one that there was pen stands on Amazon. Now, someone asked me, what is reverse diamond paint? Reverse diamond painting means you basically take all the drills off your painting and you reverse it. Now, you really don't want to do that because I don't want to do that because it doesn't look like something that's fun. And some people say, well, that's what I did it because I wanted a challenge. I'm like, okay, that's you. There's A. Trying to find A's. Trying to find A's. A's are not as easy as they look. You know, when you start doing more and more of it, you get less and less room to work with in the canvas. So it becomes a little bit of a challenge. Now, there are 2 ways to buy Bella's DP one. One, you join her Facebook group and you get that, or you buy her pens when she does an Etsy drop. Etsy drops are weird. Now, this pen is what I call my candy dreams. Now, I'm going to blame Miss Coffee for this, Mrs. Crochet and Coffee for this. Because of her, I got this painting, this thing. This comes from Lexi Lily Boutique. Now, if you're not familiar with Lexi Lily Boutique, she's an Amazon, she's an Etsy store. She's not an Amazon store. So, and she sells all kinds of things on her store, on her boutique. She sells diamond pens, diamond pen accessories, some diamond pen accessories, not a lot, but she sells pens and she makes them herself. But she also sells masks on there and all kinds of things. Plus she has a multi-placer. Guys, I'm going to tell you what she does have. She has a multi-placer that bends and curves if you want that too. So she does sell that. So now there's this little symbol. What is this little symbol? That is number 4. So we're going to probably do 2 streams today. Because yesterday I couldn't get on because my internet was down and I had to call RCN to fix both my internet and my cable. Now it's calmed down. Now everybody is past the euphoria. So my niece added to her story, which means mommy and daddy. So now it's quiet again. It's like, what are these people cheering and screaming before? And then I found out Joe Biden won the election. So I was like, yippee! So you see how this works. It's like, so then we have these little dots, which is number 5. That's good. Sometimes you need someone to get you out of your funk. You know, being depressed is not fun. So then we have this little tiny thing, which is this little square here, which is number 5. You know, I wanted to do something fun and different. So 5. It's a really weird thing because all of a sudden, you know, the painting starts to fill up. And, you know, when you first start it, you're like, oh, it's not going to come along that fast. But, you know, the more you do a painting, the more you fall in love with these things. I think you do anyway. Miss Michelle was the reason why I decided to diamond paint today and do it an early stream. I don't know why can't he, Miss May? I mean, he can walk into it till January, till December 31st, I think. People are worried what he's going to do now that he's no longer in power. Because it's forbidden. Forbidden. Oh, that's terrible. That's a terribly funny joke in a weird way. So is that H or M? That's H. And that's number 9. It's kind of funny. Oh my God, all the bad jokes now start about him. F, what is F? Looks like I don't have F. 2 is E. Not E, what's that F? It looks like an F, but I don't have F in the thing. Or is that a P? This is number 14. As you can see, we did quite a lot in this painting today. This is a Bella's DP pen. I also like to mix it up with my pens so I'm more comfortable. You know, I love my Stephanie Sebastian pens. Hi, Kimmy. How are you? We're diamond painting today. And this is all Michelle's fault that we're diamond painting today. Because I'm waiting on stuff from Amazon, but it hasn't come. So I was like, you know, my mother isn't here right now, so I could stream when she's not here because it's quieter when she's not here. And then she doesn't insert her two cents. You know what it is? I think everybody's so happy that he's not here anymore. You see, Kim, Miss Michelle's on my case already. 2 is E. Also, guys, a lot of the pen people, the people who make diamond pens, please no fighting. We're just also happy, Kim. We're also happy that right now in this moment, everybody is so happy. They would cheers before outside my window. People were like screaming. And I'm like, why are people screaming? And then I got the news that, oh, he won. He won. Yay. Three. And 3 is 23. This is the pine cone one. And this is a nice thick one. Oh, that's mean, Kim. That's mean. There are a lot of Americans that feel the way that May feels. He don't respect democracy. He's trying to steal the presidency. You know, people voted, and he's upset because he didn't get his way. This is another enablers outpost. Well, I'm sure that is the way that you see it, but there are a lot of people who see it like, well, this country voted and the majority won. The majority has spoken. Well, we could say we agree to disagree. Because I know that this might get heated if we, people were cheering outside my window before this, Kim. It was like, why are all these people screaming? Thank you, Miss May. You know, one of my friends traveled abroad recently. She came back. Of course, she had to have a test and everything when she came back because, you know, that's the way they do it now. You know, if you go abroad. But she says when she told people she was American, they laughed at her. They even said, you know, your president is a joke. Think about how that made her feel. So these are things people deal with. No, I still need number threes. We're doing threes. So let's just say I'm glad the election is finally over. We can finally, you know, now we know who our president will be going forward, and you know, finally have some peace of mind for some people. For some people, this is like they're glad it's over. Okay, it's 22. Oh, Kim, don't be like that. Come on. Okay, guys, let's not talk about politics so Kim can enjoy the stream. Let's not talk about that. You know, let's try and move on. Yes, we're all happy that democracy won. The election is over, so now we can talk about other things. This is an Enablers Outpost pen. One of my favorite pens. Because I wanted this one for a long time with pine cones. And it's thing. The pine cone is different. It's like it's different because these are two enabler outpost pens. Now this is a thick pen. This is a thick pen, and this is a. I don't find that the texture bothers me, but you know everybody is different, and I can't tell you what you like because I don't really because everybody's different with their hands. Mm-hmm. You know everybody has different things they like in something. And I still hear cheering outside my window. Plus, plus is 20. Big Sky, where did you buy your pens? Because if you bought them in, depending on where you bought them, because I bought many different pens. One of the best places to buy pens, but he is expensive, is Jim's Handmade. Now, Jim's Handmade is very, very pretty. Like this one is an Enabler's Outpost. They're very, very reasonable for a new company that's a diamond pen painted. I've bought in a few pens from them. But if you have problems with your pens rolling, you could go here, which is Diamond Pen Pal. They're nice too, because they have pens that don't roll. Watch. See that it doesn't roll. Most pens will roll. See that rolled just slightly, but this is another company. It's like about the pens are about $30 to $40, depending on what you get, because some of them are with Swarovski crystals. I can never say Swarovski. See, a little plus. Here's the thing, guys. If you want, well, here's the places that I would recommend, guys. If you have hand problems, I recommend Enabler's Outpost for thick pens like this. Here's the thick pen. Now, this is very nicely textured. You know, you get, or you could get one like this. They have a nice selection of stuff. Okay. Here's the other guy who I've bought stuff from. I've only bought 2 pens, but I haven't bought anything new from him because his new material is very expensive. His pens are now getting to be about $50. I can't region off $50 for a pen. I think $50 is a little high for a pen, but his product is very good. Now, this is an Enabler's Outpost. I like the texture of the pine cone. You know, Enabler's Outpost, Stephanie Sebastian. You know, let's talk about pens here for a second, guys. So this is just some of the places where I got this one. Now, this one. Here's another one. Now, I had Donna Bass turn this for me. She had an order. Now, if you're in Facebook groups, Big Sky, one place to go for good paint, for diamond pen paintings, and I learned this after I had bought a few already, but it's only until recently. If you go into Facebook groups that are specifically for diamond painting pens, you get a much nicer products. Now, here's some of the Facebooks. Exactly. You could get a nice diamond painting kit. $50 is a lot. I paid about $43 from this. And now this one, his name is Black Wolf Woodworks. Now, a lot of you don't know his pens. I paid about $43 for this. Now, this is made from wood. He makes all his own resin. Black Wolf Works. He is very expensive, but his quality is very good. Now, this is a cobalt and orange pen. Now, as you can tell, this is made from pure, you know, he made his own resin. He does that. So, you know, when you're thinking about this, This is one of the more expensive ones. So this was better material. So, you know, you have to also understand the materials that you're buying from. Now, you could go Black Wolf Works. Jim's is also very nice, but some people have said that they don't like Jim's because it hurts their hands. I like Enabler's Outpost. Like, these are 2 pens from Enabler's Outpost. Now, this one is the thick one, and it has a very nice texture to that. And I can grip it fine. Now, this is another one from Enabler's Outpost. This is something from Drill Pen Frenzy. This is the newer selection of premium pens. It's a green one. It's not as thick as the other pens, but it's still a nice pen. Here's one from one of the Facebook groups. This is Patriotic Beauty. Now, I had to make me a Christmas one because this is green and red, and this one is called Holly Jolly. Now, she makes very comfortable shapes. They're customs. So you could do that. And now she has a YouTube membership, Stephanie Sebastian, and you can get, if you subscribe up to her pen thing, if you have one from that. Now, this one is from Donna Bass. Now, she had a group order of blanks come in from Would Be Nice Creations. So this is a blank that she ordered as a group. And so she was making custom pens from this. But I said I didn't want anything fancy or schmancy. I just said I wanted 4 bumps, you know, with the grip that was very good. So we talked about the grip. And so she then showed me what she wanted. And I just wanted a plain pen turned. So this is one of those, right? And then you can have something like this, which is from Lexi Lily Boutique, which I found this one through Miss Coffee. Miss Coffee had that thing too. This one is called, I forget what the shape of this is. It's probably Scepter or Lady. This comes from Bella's DP. It's thin, but it's nice. This one is called from Diamond Pen Pal. It's a no roll on it because sometimes your pens will roll. I learned this early on. And after that, I never had a pen break on me again because I spent way too much money on them. So I'm going to show you another set of pens here. Here's another set of pens. I have unique pens. Now, this is a Jim's handmade one. This is a Jim's handmade one. So you get this one. This was, when I got it, it looked pink, but then this is called the Galaxy Illuminite. Now, this comes from Lisa Duckett. Now, Lisa Duckett is learning how to make diamond painting pens, but she doesn't give me tips. So what I do is I take the tips off of the pink pens that I get in the kits, and I put them on here, and it's really nice. And she's very affordable. This was about $33. That's considered very affordable. Now, this is a custom one from Donna Bass. Donna Bass charged me a little extra because this is the rings here. You see, this is a ring. And then this is a particular design. I wanted it in pink, but she didn't have pink, so she gave it to me in purple. You see how nice this is made. This is a custom one, so this was a little more pricier. Then this one is weird, but it's really, really comfortable. This one is called Pens by Maggie. It's really, really very, very pretty, and it was like the only one of its kind, but it's really the most comfortable pen I've ever had that's like this. You know, I've never had a pen that's like this, and I call it like a pretzel shape. So that's the thing about that. That makes it nice. So when you do these things, you know, pens are as subjective as the people buying them. Keep that in mind. That when you buy these things, you're not just buying them. You're buying quality. You're not buying junk. I can honest to God say that. And sometimes, here's the thing, guys. Jim will go on vacation if he has too many orders. It doesn't mean that he doesn't want the business to succeed. But if he gets too many orders, he goes, you know, it goes like he has moments where he will be on vacation if you order a pen from him. So keep that in mind that when you order from Jim, you're ordering quality. You're not ordering junk if you go through the Facebook groups. So that's just some of my pens. That isn't even all of them. Here. So you know, pens are like children too. Then I have pens in here. I have pens in here. Jim is very accessible, but there are other people too. I'm going to show you another guy, two other guys that I think you guys would like, but they're very different pen makers. So before I do that, these are two other guys. Now I've kept them in here. This is Acessories. So this has both tips on the end. I might end up putting a multi-placer on one of these ends at some point, and take one of these off and then put it with one of those pens. Who needs a tip? This is Acessories. Now this one is a really nice one. I had him make it specifically for me, and the name of the guy is called Lasting Lap Works. His name is Daniel Arthur Owena, and he makes some of the most prettiest things I've ever seen. Yeah, I do. But look at the craftsmanship. And I picked the blank and I picked the shape. You see, I like these 3 rings because they stop the pen from rolling. You don't want pens that roll because then you can break them. So, yeah, I have a small addiction. You know, this started off as, you know, this was before I really knew about thick pens and little pens, but I bought this one specifically. I had him make it. But Daniel Altmuller has a Facebook group called Laz and Lath Works. But only thing, he's making these flower pens that I really want. But guess what? I can't ever get them because the auctions for these pens go sky high. Oh yes, if you're in Facebook groups for pens, they have what's called auction pens. Now, auction pens are funny little things because how best to describe what an auction pen is? An auction pen is when, well, there's two ways you can get his pens. One, you can join his Facebook group and win a pen via auction or pen drop. Now, some people go, what is an auction pen? Well, they put up a pen for 2 hours, and whatever the highest bid is wins. I've seen pens go up to $120-something for one pen. Yeah, I have seen that. Or you could custom order what, like I did, and have him make it for you. So that's it. That's him. This is from James Cleavage. Another Enabler's Outpost pen. Hand Turn Heaven. Hand Turn Heaven. These two were by Kevin Ryan. Cloudy Day. This was a Stephanie Sebastian. This was my first Stephanie Sebastian picture. Lisa Duckett's pen. Who is this one from? You know, I don't remember who this one is from. This is probably a Jim's painting one. Yeah, I thought of it as a phoenix. So that's those. I have little pens too, actually. When I was first starting, this was before I found these lovely thick pens that I call them. So those are my pen. That's not even all my pens, guys. There's 3 pens I didn't show you because you've already probably seen them. But in the thing, so I have 3 Donna Best. Then I have a whole thing here of pens. Yeah, I have a pen addiction problem, man. I am a diamond pen addict. I am a diamond pen fanatic. I have a bunch of little ones here. I don't remember where half these. This one I remember is from Fairy Dust by Sheila F. KOS Crafty Designs, fantastic painters. Oh, what was this one? I don't remember this one. Create Me Not by Denise, Bonnie Krager, Artsy Twin Studio, Yo-Yo Craft. Don't remember this one. Diamond Drill Pen Pansy. I got this with the kit. Can't remember. Amazon. Diamond Art Club, Patriotic Beauty, Follow the Grain. Not sure where I got this one from. This one I'm not sure. This one is probably this one is probably Patriotic Beauty. This is Yo-Yo Craft, Diamond Art Club, Gems, Patriotic Beauty, Gems. This one I got for Drill Head Frenzy. Oh, sorry guys, you guys probably didn't see that. Here's more of my pens. You guys probably don't remember this. This is where I keep the littler pens, so the pens I don't really use that much. Diamond Art Club, Patriotic Beauty, Follow the Grain. I'm not sure where I got this one. Probably Enabler's Outpost. This one I'm trying to remember where I got it from. Can't remember offhand. Patriotic Beauty, Yo-Yo Craft, Diamond Art Club, Gems, Stephanie Sebastian, Gems. This is called Unicorn Poop. Here it is. This was my very first diamond painting pen. It's not the most comfortable pen. This I got from Victoria Moon's Diamond Art Kit. I saw this on Miss Ann's channel. This is called a Pick Me Up. This is your standard diamond painting pen that you get in a kit. And least but not last, the Stephanie Sebastian pick. So you see, I have a pen problem. I didn't expect to be talking about pens and their comfortability. But that's what happens when we get pens. Yeah, May, I do have a problem. So that tells you where you could get pens and how to get pens, you know. One way to get pens is go on Facebook groups, see what's out there, get them made. I do have one more pen coming, and that's from Brewer. I know, I really, really do love pens. What is this? Where did these come from? I don't know what color that is. Is that 22? No, that's not 22. Is that? I don't remember what those colors are. Those 8. Those look like 8s. And what is 8s? 7s. Those look like 7s. So every pen is different, and you do need your wax. So every once in a while, you need to apply the wax. So we have done a lot of this painting, guys, today. So I'm kind of impressed. But these are some of the places you go. I'm not really crazy about it because the pen, here's the thing. These tips are having problems with it, but I've heard if I get Texas placers, here's the thing about the re-wax. I'm not a fan of it because I don't seem to be applying it right, or whatever I'm not doing right with it. It's okay. It's just, it's hard to do. But I've heard if I have Texas quads or Texas singles, that it's a better way to do it. So I'm thinking about getting 2 or 3 metal Texas tips from Stephanie Sebastian when they're back in stock, the singles and the multi-placers. So I can try them out and see if they work better with the wax, because I heard that if you have the metal places, it works better with the wax. So that's my only issue with it. You need metal tips rather than these plastic ones. I've not yet figured out how to put my everlasting tips in yet. I don't have the ability to take them out and then put them in. So that is how we do that. So guys, I want to thank you for coming. This afternoon stream will probably be a coloring stream if I get a chance to come on. I think right now I need to put things back away. So I want to thank you guys for coming. We actually did a lot on this thing here. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. So this is just some of what you can get in a thing. So I just want to talk about the pens a little bit because Big Sky wanted to talk about them. So it's important, guys. And remember to click on my links and I hope everybody has had a good time in this stream. And remember, guys, give me those thumbs ups. Those thumbs up really helped us. So bye, everybody.